Ready? Okay, let me just sort I have my camera here, but my TV over there so I can see you. But I just need to kind of change the view so I can see everybody rather than myself. I know what I look like. Just one moment. Okay. Okay guys, I guess everybody's warm, everybody's ready to go. Yes, thumbs up? Okay, good. Okay, so feet shoulder apart, left hand out, and slowly Chakuzuki. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shich, hach, kum, jo. Okay, spin power. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shich, hach, kum, jo. Hi, yummy. Relax, good. Okay, so today, just want to do a little bit about kind of shoulder relaxation first, and then we'll move on. But first of all, I know Hot Sensei did that nice kind of combination with our shoulders. Can I have that little bit of feeling, yeah? Okay, so from here, all the ways through from Shizensai, just think about kind of starting with your shoulder down, and you're going to pull it back. Pull it back and make MP to the side. So don't worry about your other hand, make MP, relax, make MP and relax. That's the shape we're making, but what I really want you to do is just twitch, twitch and relax back, twitch and relax back, twitch and back, yeah? So you're hitting that shape of your MP, but then relaxing back. Understand? Okay, let's try. Nice relax. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shich, hach, come, jo. Okay, 10 more. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shich, hach, come, jo. Okay, I'm good, relax. Then with kind of a lot of the stuff that we're going to do, don't think about kind of going from this shape to this shape and then back again. Much more think about the process. Think about how you can use your upper body to kind of pull your arms forward, your back, your rhomboids to pull your shoulders back, and think about how your shoulder can move in lots of different ways, and more importantly, you can twitch it. You can move it rapidly to create this dynamic movement. Understand? Yeah, good. Okay, one more time, guys, one more time. Okay, spin power, right side first. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shich, hach, kum, jo. Hi, yummy. Relax. Good. Okay, so that was kind of open. What I always do is kind of think of opposite. So think about closing. So imagine like Yiramba eye preparation, or imagine like like in Heian Sandan, like this movement where you're just using your pecs to bring that hand up and down, hand up and down. So again, not this big action, just from Shizentai nice and relaxed, come directly across your body to that point, and then relax down. Okay, right side first. Ich, left side. Ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shich, hach, come, and jo. Okay, 10 more. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shich, hach, come, jo. Okay, I'm so, guys, I'm seeing similar things. So, like some of you, Paul House, you're doing it, but like Paul, you're not the only one by a long stretch. Like, don't just move. Like, you can tell whether you're doing a hand movement or a total body movement. I want you to think about how you're using your core, not simply making a shape with your hand, because when you do that, you start to get kind of super focused on, like, where should this be? Like, you know, the conversation that people have with Heian Sandan. Should your fist be palm down? Should your fist be kind of palm to your ear? Like, who cares in Heian Sandan? Like, you know, one person will say one way and justify it, the other person will say another way and justify it. Who cares? What's really important is how you're using your body. You're twitching your pecs, you're using your abdomen, everything is twitching together to produce that motion, rather than quickly moving your hand. Once that happens, it becomes superficial. So I want you to feel it's a little bit more fundamental, a little bit more principled. So just your just your hand be here, but whole body action. Inner thigh muscle squeeze, abdomen squeeze, pec squeeze, in that twitch manner, yeah? Twitch manner. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, guys, try both the MP and the Ginambarai preparation. Just try those two twitch motions, both sides. I'll give you 1 minute. If you have any questions, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask. But 1 minute, then we'll move on. Okay, how's your mate? Okay, yummy. So guys, like so often in karate, like we're forever kind of looking for that kind of point of kime. So I'm seeing people here who are kind of, you know, trying to create this yoko MP, I have my assistant here, Rube. He's here. So like, you know, like if, you know, like looking for that point of kime and you're kind of going in, rather than someone there and you're just kind of attacking kind of open and to the target, yeah? Like you don't want to have to always classically try to create that shape. Because you're always looking for that, okay, that's a nice point of kime, you know, keep it action, like hikite and all that kind of stuff on. We're not practicing that. What we're practicing is just that twitch, and we're using our back muscles to open our shoulders, to lock that lat in, and just to attack in that kind of swift, kind of snapping manner. Like I'd much rather you practice that than think about kind of making these shapes. Understand?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, good. Be careful about that, yeah, guys? You want to go beyond the superficial, and you want to go a little bit more profound. Okay, so let's just start from here. Everybody from here, hands out. And then all I want you to do is think about just your pec squeezing and coming back. Try it. And then knee coming back. So again, you kind of give yourself a nice big hug. Don't make this big flappy mooch motion. And also don't hold. You're just kind of twitching. Bring your hands close to your body as possible. Twitch and then relax back. Twitch and then relax back. Okay, let's try it. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Look. Shit. Hands. Okay, relax. This time we're going to do it twice. First time there and back, second time there and back in Ambarai. So we're just hitting that point. We're hitting that point of contraction and then point of contraction to lead to get Ambarai. So twitch. Let's try it. Left side first. So left hand on top. Okay, hitch. Then left hand on top again. Knee get Ambarai. I'm back. Okay, right side on top. Hitch. Then knee get Ambarai. I'm back. Left side. Hitch. Knee. And hitch, knee. Come more, hitch, knee. One more, hitch, knee. Okay, good. Let's try one count. So, twitch, relax, twitch, block. So don't kind of rush it. Don't try to get ahead of yourself. Just those two twitches. Twitching, relax, twitching, and block. And that's all. Okay, left side, hitch. And right side, knee. And left side, san. And right side, chin. And left side, go. And right side, roll. Okay, good. Yame. Can you understand?
Yes.
Okay, guys, try for 1 minute. Then a couple of things. Don't make it about the superficial. Don't just try to kind of move your hand quickly. You're trying to develop this ability to twitch from your core muscles. Think about how much control you have with your hands, with your fingers. Literally the most dexterous part of your body. You have the most control of your fingers than any other part of your body, right? Now, but it still takes quite a while for a child to learn how to kind of snap their fingers. Well, we're trying to do that and have that level of control with core muscles. And it's much more difficult to control core muscles. think about how difficult it is to wiggle your ear. Like, you can teach yourself to wiggle your ear, but it's one of those core muscles that you have no real strong control of, unlike your fingers. So take your time. It's much better just learning how to use your pecs in that twitchy manner. Use your rhomboids in that twitchy manner. And then pecs and then rhomboids to produce that Girambarai. So take your time. Understand? Okay, 1 minute, guys. If you've got any questions, just ask. Then guys, just make sure that both kind of movements are the same. Like Richard Myers, you're not the only one, but you're the one I can see is, you know, like doing this big action and then small action. No, try, because you're practicing that twitch. You want to maximize your ability to bring your hands to your body. So that kind of natural feeling should be recreated for the Girambarai. So you're trying to replicate the same feeling with the easy way to get that feeling and the more difficult way to get that feeling, but still try to get that same feeling each time. Understand? Okay, last minute, last 30 seconds, guys, then we're going to move on. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask. Then Evelina, a little bit kind of flappy. Like, don't make this big action. Try to, from this outside point, try to bring your hands as close to your body as possible. And then you're maximizing this shoulder use rather than just the kind of inertia of your hands. Okay. Yeah, mate, that was your 30 seconds. Good. Okay, let's move on. So from here, every Zenkusatch. Okay, I want you to step forward, left leg, left hand, Girambarai. Then from here, retreat back Uchuke into Nekoash. And then drive forward, Gakuzuki-san. And then come back. Okay, right leg, hand up, blocking down, Girambarai. Coming back, Uchuke. Forward, Gakuzuki. And then come back. So just watch from the side. You're driving forward into Girambarai. And then you're coming back, Uchuke. And then driving back forward, Girambarai. So you have that kind of flowing action, yeah? This forward, back, forward feeling. Try to maintain your center line. Try to kind of understand the difference in the stance. Good Zenkusatch, Zenkusatch Hamni, then Nekoash, and then Zenkusatch shoulder. Understand? Okay? Give me a thumbs up, guys, so I know that you're listening to me. Okay. Thank you. Okay, 1 minute, guys. Give it a go. Let me see what you're doing, and then we'll get some feedback. Okay, so, like, some people might have done this drill before, some people obviously will not have. Okay, it's about the flow. So again, I don't want you to kind of artificially put that kind of hard kime, or, you know, kime into your technique. I want you to kind of flow from one technique to the next, right? That's one thing. Like a couple of people like Martin Hassel, good to see you, but like you're as you're shifting back, you're breaking your line. So above all else, try to keep your center line in control as much as possible. Also, just think about the difference between Zenkutsudachi and Nekowashi. So in Zenkutsudachi Hamni, like of course this is a stance, you're keeping that tailbone tucked in, you're not sticking your bum out, right? But as you shift back into Nekowashi, there is a relaxation. It's what's called a Shizendachi, like a natural stance. So we don't have to artificially kind of keep that engaged because there's no real kind of pull against our hips. From here, if we relax, our bum sticks out just because of the dimensions of the stance. So we have to keep that engaged. But as we come back into Nekowashi, for sure we don't stick our bum out, but nor do we have to drive it forward in that vulnerable position. We just sit down naturally, as if we were in Shizendachi. Shizendachi, not Shizentai. Shizentai, as we start in Yori, we're not kind of pushing our pelvis forward, it's too much. Nor are we, of course, relaxing. We're just kind of neutral, almost neutral feeling. So this Nekowashi is that neutral feeling. So don't artificially push it forward. Don't think about making shomen. Don't think about making hamni. There's none of that in Nekowashi. It just is. It just is, and then you're driving forward. Understand? Yes. Okay, that's one point. Second point is then we're starting to flow. So have this flow feeling. Forward, back, forward. This forward, back, forward feeling. Not stiff, not stop, stop, stop. No. There, back, there. And that flow can be as slow and gentle or as fast and strong as you want. But much rather start slow and gently. Forward, back, forward. That feeling, yeah? 1, 2, 3. Understand? Yes. Okay? Okay, 1 minute guys, give it a go. If you have any questions, please ask.
Sensei?
Yes.
I have a question, please.
Yes.
When you're shifting from Zenkutsu into Nekowashi Dachi,
Yep.
is it by trying to square your hips?
No. No. So don't think about making shomendachi or hip square in Nekowashi. Nekowashi is the Shizendachi, natural stance, so there's no real sense of driving into shomen or hamni. There's none of that kind of body rotation that you'd get into like Zenkutsudachi. So of course you're in hamni. You're in hamni when you're in Girambarai. Then just shift back into shizen. So this is hamni, I'm pulling it back. This is shizen, this neutral position. So think about from here, you're kind of coming into neutral position, but you're not making shomen, nor are you artificially making hamni.
Okay.
Okay? Okay guys, whilst you're all listening, there's one other point that I can see. Like who was doing it? Manila McLean was doing it, who else was doing it? Richard Beth, I think it was. A few of you were doing it though. Make sure, and all these sequences that we're going to do, that you hit the point of preparation for the block. So don't simply watch from straight on. Don't simply kind of block it under eye and then make that shape. Make sure that as you start to transition, that hand comes back to Uchuke preparation point. Preparation execution, not 1, 2. No matter how fast it becomes, no matter how flowing it comes, you're still doing the technique. You're still making those basic preparation, execution, preparation, execution, preparation, execution. Understand? Yes. Okay, last 30 seconds to reach perfection. Then we're moving on. Okay, let's try, guys. Speed and power. As speed and as powerful, as fast and as strong as you can do it correctly, yeah? Don't feel like you have to rush. I'm not going to rush the count, but kind of try to up the tempo a little bit, yeah? Also, one thing though, currently you're doing it, but don't reach for the Gakuzuki, nor think about it as a freestyle. Just because this is relaxed, this is still Kihon. Maintain your form. So from Yoi position to Gakuzuki position is one flowing action, but then you hold your form at the end because it's still Kihon, yeah? Give it half second, a second, then you can go back to Yama. Understand? Yes. Okay, let's try left leg first. Okay, Ni. Sa. Chi. Go. Boom. Cheats. Hunch. Coup. Joe. Yummy, good. Guys, be careful who's doing Eric, Thorpe, also Liz. Liz, there's only one Liz. If you're called Liz, it's you I'm talking about. Like, but there was a few people doing this. Be careful that you don't over-rotate. Like, this is a real kind of, like I'm exaggerating, you weren't doing it that bad, of course. But like a lot of people, they become quite hip-centric and they rotate so much that you rotate, and you start to kind of over-rotate and you curve your spine. As much as you rotate, you're also pushing forward, and that forward keeps that center line of your back. So you must always maintain correct center line with your spine. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, guys, same feeling. Next one. Okay, Rue's going to show us. Rue says it, because I've slightly pulled my hamstring. I don't want to. So, forward get on right. Okay, back out UK. And then front leg Maigeri. And then Gakuzuki. And then back. Okay, so get on right, side. Get on right, UK. Maigeri and Gakuzuki. So this flowing action, okay, back, yeah? So flowing action is forward, back, kick, forward. Okay, each. And knee. Okay. Come on, Sam. And last one. And see. Okay, good, yeah. Okay, so I want you to practice that, yeah? Couple of things. Everything I've just said about the previous exercise, the exact same. The same theme all over again. We're relaxing our shoulders. We're using our body mass to shift. Okay, we're kind of snapping our techniques. We hold our form at the end for Gakuzuki, but that's fine. Couple of things, yeah? You're making sure, from this get on right, get that hikite. Get that hikite before you make Gakuzuki. This Maigeri, which I won't kick, this Maigeri, you kick and then you come back to the same position before driving forward Gakuzuki. Don't kick and then step into the Zenko snatch, yeah? I'll show you from the side. So from here, make sure you're kicking Maigeri then down before you drive forward, yeah? So there's 1, 2, kick Maigeri, then forward Gakuzuki. Understand?
Yes.
Okay guys, give it a go. Any questions, just ask. Then Susie slot, make sure you're in good hammy, yeah? Susie, make sure you're in good hammy on the get on right, you're a little bit square on. Good hammy, relax, then back to Shuten. Come, Baker, relax, come, relax.
Good, Sensei.
Yes.
Do you put your foot down?
Yes.
Do the mic before you drive in?
Yes. So yeah, guys, just if I wasn't clear enough, like after you've made this IUK, from here you're kicking Maigeri, your foot touches the ground before you drive forward. I mean, not for like, just touch then go. But like whatever you do, don't allow the Maigeri to drift into a step. It's not, you're engaging your hip, engage your hip then back. And then what that does is resets this connection in order to drive forward Gakuzuki. So if you spend it all on the Maigeri, it'll inevitably end up falling. Not inevitably, but it is less capable, yeah? So make sure you drive your hip in, your foot comes back, then drive forward again with that Gakuzuki. Understand?
Yes.
And Con Baker, stop rushing. Relax, take your time. Okay, last 30 seconds, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to finish off doing a spin power. But yeah, like, especially when we're doing a spin power, give yourself that time to reset. So it's really super important. Okay, you block it up right, you come back out UK, yeah? And in this neck wash, it really is important to be able to drive and then relax. So you're kicking and coming back to that prime position before you drive forward, yeah? Too many of you are kind of kicking and you're kind of almost halfway there, or you're kind of driving in with the momentum of the Mayagiri. It's about that snap, relax, snap, relax. So I'm snapping, relax, snapping, relax, snapping, relax, snapping, relax. So each one, the one technique leads to the next, leads to the next, leads to the next. And so you've got to give yourself that time to reset. Like Kime is not your ability to tense your body and kind of and hold firm. It's your ability to relax rapidly afterwards. That's the essence of Kime. Not creating tension, but relaxation immediately after tension. So you have that kind of twitch movement with your entire body. Understand? Yes. Okay, good. Okay, let's try spin power. Who's Sensei will do it? Okay, spin power your way. Where's my shit? Seven. Last one. Go! Yeah! Relax. Good. Okay. Feeling relaxed? Feeling whip-like? Yes? No? I hope so. Okay, so guys, look, we're doing elements of Junro Shodan. So Junro Shodan was the first in a series of 5 kata created by Asai Sensei. Back in the early mid-1990s, and each one had a very specific theme. And the theme of Junro Shodan is creating a whip-like action with your body to create power. So it was really trying to get away from that stiffness of what sometimes Shotokan karate can be. So we're trying to be much more relaxed about our movement, much more kind of supple and natural, and to make karate far more fluid. Yeah. So I want you to have that in mind. Eventually we'll do the whole kata. It's a fairly basic kata in the sense that it has the same kind of embusen as Heian Shodan, and the same sort of dynamic move, or the same sort of kind of steps as Heian Shodan. So it's quite basic. But what's really important is to remember how it makes your body feel, because once you get that feeling in your body, you can apply it not only to all your kata, but you can also to Kihon and also to Kumite. Understand? Yes. Okay, good. Okay, next one. This is what we're going to do. I'll show you from the side, yeah? So we're going to step forward, left leg, left hand, this Jodan Barai in Kokutsudachi. So this is coming across your body from your opposite hip, across your body to, it's called Jodan Barai. It's very much, it's like the same as Giran Barai, except Giran Barai is from Jodan to Giran, and this one is from Giran basically up to Jodan. So Jodan Barai. Then we're going to open our shoulder and snap into Sotuke. Again, neck wash before driving forward Gakuzuki. So this back stance, neck cut stance, Zenkusachi. So Kokutsudachi, neck wash, Zenkusachi. So there's 1, 2, 3, feeling. Yeah? There's 1, 2, 3. Understand? Yes. Okay, let's do it by count first. Let's do it by count, everybody together. I'll face the camera. So left leg, left hand. Jodan Barai. Then hand to Sotuke, preparation position, Sotuke, knee. Then drive forward, Gakuzuki-san. Okay, right leg. Knee, san. And back. Knee, san, and back. Knee, san, and back. Okay, smoothly, one count, yeah? Okay, knee, san, shi. Couple more. Go! One more. Roll! Okay, yame. So, guys, two things. Firstly, don't let this Jodan Barai confuse you. You know back stance. You know Sotuke. You know Gakuzuki. So the only thing that like maybe a little bit unfamiliar is this Jodan Barai. But you do Gidan Barai all the time. So Gidan Barai, no, opposite, Jodan Barai. Coming across your body, this way. Everything else is exactly the same as Gidan Barai 1, Jodan Barai 2. Exactly the same. So don't let that confuse you. Also, you might have noticed with all three combinations that we're doing, first technique, whether it be Gidan Barai, then Agyuke, or Gidan Barai, then Uchuke, and now Jodan Barai, Sotuke. The first block, both hands. Both hands for Gidan Barai, both hands for Jodan Barai. The second block, one hand, Sotuke, or from here, Agyuke, or from here, Uchuke. It's just one hand. So let that snap. Both hands, snap, then block, yeah? Both hands, 1, 2. Both hands for the initial block, one hand for the second block. Understand? Yes. Okay, give it a go, guys. 1 minute. If you've got any questions, just ask.
Sensei,
Yes.
maybe a stupid question, but the preparation for the Soto Uke, is that the same as in the beginning of the lesson, so to relax your shoulder and then make the preparation?
Yeah, so like when you're preparing for Sotuke, you don't really want to kind of make a really hard hand shape. You want to just kind of use your shoulder. You want to keep your hand close to the side of your head. The farther that your hand is away from your head, the more strain there's going to be on your shoulder. So you don't want to, you can't, then you naturally start slowing down because you tense up to protect your shoulder. So keep your hand close to your head. Yeah, and you can snap your shoulder and then produce Sotuke that way, yeah. But ultimately it's about using your upper body in this back, front, in this rapid way to produce a Sotuke. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Thanks.
No worries. Last minute, guys. One more minute. Then Evelina, make sure you're shifting completely back to back stance. So you're into front stance, boom, completely back before driving forward. Try to get that dynamic flow. You're not going so much forward because you're in back stance, but in, back, in, feeling, yeah? Yes, Alex.
Question.
Yes.
I was just wondering, when you transition from the vocal deduction to the neck deduction, would you twist on the ball or on the heel?
Oh, good question. So I would transition by squeezing my inner thigh muscles, which will then have an effect on your feet. Now, for me, generally speaking, that's going to be heel pivot. But like heel pivot, like okay, yeah, mate, relax. Like generally speaking, right? We in kata we rotate on our heel. 99% of the time. There's very few cases where we would pivot on the ball of the foot, unless you're thinking like gankak, this 1, 2, 3, 4. Then next turn, ball of 4, rotation to make this get on right. There's a few cases where we would pivot on the ball of foot. Generally speaking, when your back is leading the way, your heel pivots. But actually, there is no dynamic physical movement, whether it be sport or anything else, where you would pivot on your heel. Like this is not a good way to pivot. It is a training mechanism, a training method to make us develop that inner thigh muscle connection. But in itself, it is not an effective way to move quickly and dynamically. But from this case, when I'm in Koko Tsudachi, I want to practice that inner thigh muscle connection. So from here, as I start this, I'm going to squeeze my pecs to produce Sotuke. I'm going to squeeze my inner thigh muscles to produce Nekowashi, which then naturally makes me pivot on my heel. But equally, I could have a sense of shifting my body mass backwards, which would make me pivot on my ball of my foot if I wanted to go back more in a defensive way. So really, much better to focus on inner thigh muscle compression, pecs compression to produce that defensive position rather than the pivoting point. It is literally the superficial element of what's happening internally. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, last 30 seconds. Then we're going to move on. That was your 30 seconds. Good. Okay, one last point about this, because this is the last sequence where we finish with Gakuzuki. One more point is that what you shouldn't be doing, whether it be the first, second, or third combination, is like, say we just done Sotsuke. Don't step and then punch. Like you've recoiled, you've got all that power in your back leg. Then use that to shift your body mass forward at the same time as you punch, rather than stepping, planting your stance, and then punching afterwards. That's all about timing. If you think about how a shot putter kind of releases that shot put, he doesn't kind of rotate and then kind of pushes afterwards. It's combining the drive of the leg, the rotation of the hip, and the thrust of the arm to produce that mass movement, right? So we should do the same. Don't plant your stance, rotate, and then punch. Everything same time. Leg drive, hip rotate, arm drive, boom, you're going to finish in that Gakuzuki. Understand?
Yes.
That is kind of probably, arguably, the biggest problem that most karateka have, is the bad alignment between the drive of the leg and the punch of the arm. Okay, so worth noting. Okay, next one, guys. So from here, we're just going to step to the side. So first of all, we're going to make Girambarai. So again, two hands, preparation in Kibarachi. Then we're going to make Uchuke again, but this time Jodan Uchuke Shizen knee. Then we're going to pull our shoulder. Pull, connect it to that kind of inner thigh muscle squeeze, and then drive Sonamazuki-san. So this is like same shape as Kizamazuki. It's basically Kizamazuki, but it's sometimes called Sonamazuki. Okay, let's go the other way. So right leg, Girambarai, ish. Okay, hand across Uchuke knee. Pull this hand, and punch down. And back. Okay, left side, ish. Knee, san. And back. Okay, Kibarachi, Shizentai, Zenkusachi, and back. Okay, flowing, one count. Okay, ish, knee, san, omoshi. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, this is the last drill. So, just try, guys. So, Girambarai, Jodan Uchuke, your wrist about the same height as your eyes, then pull, punch, that feeling. Okay, try, give it a go. Take your time, guys. Take your time, relax. Okay, yame, guys, just watch. Look, a couple of things. Firstly, you're making Kibarachi. Then the next one, you're making Shizentai. Okay, so be careful that you don't rush this. Shizentai, then the last important point, from here, I am not making Hikite. Lots of people are making Hikite. Don't. Feel like you're pulling and punching directly. Like imagine if Ryu, as he wants to attack me, and like Oiziki, then I attack, and then he punches Gakuzuki and I block, then I'm pulling my hand down before I strike. Pam, feeling. Like, so this is one strike, then Gakuzuki, boom, I move the other way. It's this hooking of the hand, and it opens here. Bam, bam, feeling. That was perfect control. So 1, 2 thing, yeah? Not hikite. Control with the hook of that hand. Pull, strike feeling, yeah? One of the important things about these kata, they all have lovely application, which we won't be doing today. But like feel, you're not making open, you're squeezing and striking feeling. Okay, last 30 seconds, give it a go. Yes?
Is it the same here in the first technique and right? Use both your hands?
Yeah.
But the second and the third is just one.
Yeah, so both hands, one hand, one hand. Okay? Okay, am I good? Any questions, guys? Is everybody okay? Taylor's okay. Okay, so we're going to take it part by part. We're going to do the first half a couple of times, then we'll do the second half a couple of times, and then we'll put it all together. There's the last sequence right at the end that we haven't done, and we've got 2 Gakuzukis at the beginning that we haven't done, but like we'll just kind of work through that. It's very simple, but basically you're just putting these combinations together. Okay, so let's try. So, I'm going to face the camera, but think about like Heian Shodan. Heian Shodan, I'm going this way first, and then I'm going this way, then I'm going straight. So that's what we're going to do. It's the exact same pattern as Heian Shodan, yeah? Okay, so first of all, left leg to your left. Giranbra, ich. Okay, then from here, Shizentai, Uchuke, ni. Then pull, Oizuki, sorry, Kisanabazuki-san. Then we're going to spin. Spin round, get up right, and push Gakuzukki. Okay, that's the bit we didn't do. Okay, step back into Giranbrai. And then Uchuke. Pull, punch, spin round, Giranbrai, Gakuzukki. Okay, we're going to go to the front. Giranbrai, ich, back Uchuke, forward Gakuzukki. Again, Giranbrai, ich, back, forward. Then last one, just direct. Direct, ha! Okay, that's the first half of the kata. Well, it's kind of the first half of the kata, but it's the first ki, yeah? So, things that we didn't do was the spinning Giranbrai Gakuzuki. Okay, well, like, you know, we're a bit challenged for time. All I want you to do is give you a sense of what Junro Shodan is about. Afterwards, you can Google it, you can learn the moves, no problem. But I just want you to have a sense of how you should be practicing this kata. Okay, one more time. Yes? I will, but it's just basically Heian Shodan, so just try your best, because I'm trying to kind of demonstrate and talk to the camera, but I will do it at the back, my back to it as well. Okay? Okay, so, again, one more time. Left leg to the left. Giranbrai, ich, kira, chuchuge, ni. Pull, punch. Okay, we're going to spin. Spin round, Giranbrai, punch Gakutsuki. Okay, step back, just like Heian Shodan. Step back and block Giranbrai. Kibach. Then Uchuke. Pull, punch. Then spin. Giranbrai Gakutsuki. Okay, towards the front. Giranbrai. Ich. Then Uchuke Gakutsuki. Okay, knee. Uchuke Gakutsuki. Then last one. Ya. And yame. Understand? Okay, we're going to do it one more time by count. Okay, let's start face this way. Okay, so we're going to do it by count. You can see Rue. One big piece one. Okay, maybe not, because you've got to go this side. Not one piece. Okay, you can follow Rue if you get lost. Okay, left leg to the left. Ich, ni, san, spinning, shi, yo. Okay, step back in a right. Rook, shich, hach, kuju, spin. Okay, so the front Giranbrai, ich, ni, uchuke, san, Gakutsuki. Shi, go, rook, chichika, ha, ayame, relax. Okay, so we're doing it now kind of very, you know, static. This technique, then this technique, then this technique, because I'm counting, we're working through it, people are getting used to the movement. Please don't forget, like what we spent the last 50 minutes doing, which is this relaxed, flowing, fluid action, right? Like I want you to have this sense of what the kata is, but I also, more importantly, want you to have a sense of what's important within that kata, those fundamental principles. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, okay. From the beginning, and then we're going to carry on. Okay, yoi. So get on right. Ich, ni, san. Shi, go. Ro, shi, hash. Kyu, jo. Ich, ni, san. Shi, go, ruk. Chitya, ya. Okay, so we've got our left leg forward and punch with the right hand Gakusuki. We're going to go into back stance. So we're going to turn round, come round, back stance, kokusta, jich, kokusta, then sotuke, and Gakusuki. Then one more time, step forward, Gakusuki. Okay, then right leg, sorry, left leg, step back, Joran right, and sotuke, and then punch Gakusuki. Then step forward, Gakusuki. Then towards the back, get on right, ich, and you can knee, my san, shi, go, ro, kick, chich, hashya, ha, yame. Okay, so that combination, and also that combination. Okay, one more time, let's try. So left leg, right hand. Just the first ki, yeah? So from here, spinning round, Joran right, Sotuki ni, Gakusuki san, step forward, Gakusuki shi. Okay, left leg step, goes, Joran right, rook, Sotuki, shift punch, hard punch. Okay, right leg step to the back, hit, Joran right, Aiguke ni, Maigiri san, Gakusuki shi. Okay, ich, knee, kick, chi, gobya, ha, yame. Okay, one last time. You can follow Ru Sensei. Okay, so left leg forward, right hand punch. Okay, spinning, ich, your right knee, sotuke, san, punch, chi, punch. Okay, step back with your left leg, ich, block, knee, san, chi, punch. Okay, towards the back, and I'm right, ich, knee, aguke, san, kick, chi, punch, go, rock, chich, hach, kuya, ta. Hey, yame, now relax, good. Okay, so we've got one last sequence. We're going to do that a couple of times, then we're going to put it all together. Okay, so let me show you first, yeah? So you finish off with your right leg forward, left hand Gakusuki. Just like Heian Sandan, but like the opposite way. We're going to take a half step. So this half step, then hand across round Uchuke. This Kokusta Uchuke. Then from here, back leg push Nukite. Joran Nukite, and then we step forward with Izuki. And then we come round Uchuke, Kokusta, then back leg drive, Joran Nukite. So your hands not like this, and then you finish Oizuki. So let me show you one more time. Your half step round Uchuke. And then in one fluid action, push step, and then round Uchuke, and then push step. That's it. Understand? Okay, let's try it all together. So from here, let's have right leg forward, left hand punch. Okay, so half step, hand across preparation, and round back stance Uchuke. Then from here, back leg, Joran Nukite, push before Oizuki. Then same hand, left hand, step back, Uchuke. Then back leg, push, and then Oizuki. Okay, last time. Okay, half step round, ich, then knee, san, shi, block, and go. Hai, hame. Now relax. Understand? Take that as a yes. Okay, Yes.
There's no pause in Nukite, yeah?
No, direct, flowing, yeah?
Continuing movement.
Yeah, very much like, you know, like this 1, 2 feeling, this same 1, 2, palm feeling, yeah? So the nukite, sorry, the nukite is the start of the oizuki. Okay, from the beginning, all the way through by count, you can follow Ru Sensei. Okay, guys, I understand that people have limited space. I'm not going to rush to count, but more importantly, just try to get a feel for it, yeah? Okay, yoi, Junro Shodan. Okay, by count. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, Very nice. How did you do, guys? Yeah? Okay. One last chance. Last chance to ask questions, and then we're going to do spin power. But when I say we, I mean you and Ru Sensei. Any questions? No. Okay.
Maybe.
Oh yes. Huh?
In the first sequence, from Genrai to Yodan Rai, maybe?
Jodan Uchuke?
How do you create the power to the Oitsuki? Because with the other sequences, you have Neko Ashidachi, so your back leg is already chambered.
Yeah. So from here, you've made this Jodan Uchuke, then you're pulling, same time squeezing.
Pause.
Squeezing. Squeeze, try feeling, yeah?
Pause. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Clear. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, guys, let's try spin power. Okay, oi. Say, okay, Junro Shodan. Junro Shodan, yeah?
Junro Shodan.
Okay, oi. Okay guys, so that's it. Couple of things before we finish. First of all, started with trying to release and loosen up that shoulder. And the way that we do that is really trying to kind of focus on how to use our pec muscles and our rhomboid, front and back muscles in that kind of twitch-like manner. Once you start doing that and your upper body starts to move relaxed and fluidly, you can then take away tension, okay? Or you don't feel the need to make tension. Once you do that, like practicing these drills, these basic movements, like it's really super nice, yeah, to produce that fluid action. And you start using your shifting of your body mass rather than the rotating of your hips to create the same power, if not more power. And then if you want to practice this, third point is Junro Shodan. Like all these there's 5 Junro katas. Junro means the bridge, the thing that bridges the gap. And Asai Sensei's idea was these 5 katas bridge the gap from basic Shotokan to more advanced Shotokan. So it's a really nice way of just kind of giving your karate a greater depth of understanding. So you can practice what we've been talking about today just by practicing the kata. And you know, just Google it. If you forget the count, you forget the embusen, just Google it. It's really simple. It's simple kata, but what's really super important is remembering what it's supposed to teach you. Understand?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, good. Okay, guys, every feet together. And ready. Us.